Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You're watching Just a Mom That Sims. I'm KT, and I'm here today for a CAS build for our brand new 90-Day Fiancé Sims 4 Edition couple. So if you like any of my content, please consider liking, subscribing, following, commenting, ring the notification bell, do all the things. I appreciate it so much. Now, I am building a sim our first sim for the next season, which is season 3 of our 90 Day Fiancé Sims 4 Edition series. Now, he is going to be from Henford on Bagley. And yes, I did start him as a female. 90% of the time I do that because I feel like the random generated sims get better facial structures under the female category. But then I change it to a male and I fully customize. So he will not look anything like the female sim you saw at first or when I first changed it over to a male, that first guy. He's going to look very different, but I just find it easier to make changes from certain random generated sims. So his name is Killian Brightwater. He is 38 years old. And as I said before, he is living in Henford on Bagley. He did inherit quite a large farm there where he grows several different crops and he raises pretty much all of the farm animals. He does not have horses, but he does have many goats and he has cows and llamas and chickens. So he is a hard worker. So I am making him muscular because doing that farm work all by himself, he has built up quite a good fitness skill. Now I am making him redhead because I just envision him as that. I've already done most of what I'm going to do with his face. I did kind of make his jaw just a little bit square. I am going to do some thicker facial hair, but for any of my sims, it takes me forever to pick out a hairstyle, and especially on the women, but my male sims is not a whole lot better. And I kind of want to see him with every hairstyle because what I also do is get a vision of what he will look like as he gets older. So I will be playing Killian as a young adult, but he will be aged up inside of that quite a bit because I want him to be 38. To me, I wouldn't go to the adult phase until somewhere in the 40s, somewhere in the early 40s. That's just how I envision the Sims in my head. So I'm looking for the perfect beard for him. And now that I'm looking at it, something like this could work because I don't want anything too thick and not too thin. And he's definitely going to have freckles. And I'm going to do some shade of green eyes, but which one, that is really hard for me to figure out. So I'll just go back and forth a few times until one of them hits me and it's like, yes, yes, yes. I'm going to do a height slider on him, but I'm going to wait until I finish doing everything with his face and body. Yes, I did change his teeth. I'm giving him a forehead scar, even though you can't see it with this hairstyle, but you will be able to see it in some of the other outfits. And definitely as he gets older, we will change his hairstyle. He's going to have tattoos as well. And anyway, he has worked hard, and at some point he had a uncle that passed away and he left him his farm. At the time, he didn't know that he really wanted to do that, but he did come from a corporate background. He was a salary person and he was stressed to the max. He was working long days and long hours, not making the most at first, but being expected to put in a lot of overtime. And so maybe 8 years ago, he decided to change his life. His health was even getting bad from stress. He was starting to have some high blood pressure. It was just a lot of tension and anxiety to come with that, just working himself into the ground. So He took the ranch when his aunt passed. He was surprised she left it to him, but I guess she didn't have anyone else to really leave it to. Their family was very small, but his aunt had not been in contact with his mother before she passed because his mother has passed away. He he thought they were estranged, but she didn't have kids or anything, so he got a ranch now or a farm. Over time, he already had plants. She did grow some of those large plants like the oversized pumpkins, and that was just dependent on the rotation, but she had some regular crops that were continuously growing in rotation. And he is also going to be on a simple living track, so he has to grow what he eats. Now, outside of storytelling purposes, I have not built his country home yet and his farm slash ranch, but I think I will do that on camera so that you can see what it looks like. I always say I'm not the best builder, but I can get something done. And I think I definitely want to build something in a style that really embraces the aesthetic of Henford on Bagley. So I'm going to do that. Now I'm down to his party outfit, and I want to have him look a little more modern because some of his outfits, they look cute, but they were definitely leaning towards that country Henford vibe. But I'm going to put the hoodie with the jacket on the party outfit just to give him a more modern look. But I'm going to definitely do a cowboy hat with it because I just think he's killing it in it. So going on to his swimming outfit, I'll probably end up with these trunks he had on. He looks really good in greens and blues to me, maybe even some browns. But back to his story, he has met a lady online, and he has only seen her in person one time because his schedule hasn't allowed for it. And more importantly, her schedule hasn't allowed for it. The catch is he doesn't know how their lifestyles will blend. However, he's sincere in his feelings for her. He wants a family. He's definitely going to be family oriented, but he thinks she's sincere as well. So that's a match. But she is a city girl, but he cannot leave his farm because he inherited it. So there's no way that he would move because he has at first felt like it was his duty to keep it floating, but now he feels like he loves that life. So he is going to be an outdoorsman, an animal whisperer, family oriented. He has really embraced this. He's also a vegetarian. So this is Killian Brightwater, and I hope you enjoy season 3 of 90 Day Fiancé, Sims 4 edition. So until next time, keep simming, be happy, and always have a blessed day. Bye bye.